driving this in the US, Highway Patrol would just be like, are you nuts? Are you crazy?
Is there something wrong with you?
Stage rallying is the most popular form of motorsport in Ireland, and I can see why, because it's one of my favorite forms of motorsports to photograph. We had a chance to check out the largest rally car dealership in the world, which is located on a small country road in Northern Ireland. I never thought I would walk onto a showroom floor filled with proper rally cars available to purchase like any used car lot. KG Motorsport specializes in selling brand new factory rally cars, stock homologation specials, or historic rally cars. They're also known for completely restoring vehicles to like new condition. If you enjoy our YouTube videos and have been wondering how you can help support their creation, consider joining the Hagery Drivers Club, which includes a subscription to Hagery Magazine, unlimited access to our valuation tool, exclusive offers and rewards with reputable brands, 24/7 roadside assistance with flatbed towing, early access and VIP perks to select Hagery member events, and unlimited classified listings with no additional fees. You can find the link in the description below.
That's a Peter Solberg car.
Peter Solberg's.
Yeah, so these two cars are both ProDrive cars, and they're both S7 WRC cars, so both built in 2001. So factory built ProDrive cars, 2001. And both cars would have been involved in the WRC rounds, so they would have been in that year. This will be a special car now. Richard Burns factory built car, factory run car. This car won Rally New Zealand the year that Richard Burns actually won the World Championship. So it is a pretty special car. I actually used this car in Goodwood last year. So I done the tarmac hill in this car.
You actually went on a timed run?
No, a demonstration as well.
Okay, demonstration
as well. But it was quite special to drive this car.
And how many years have you been driving stage rally?
Driving stage rallies probably up in 30 odd years ago.
With something like this, I mean, this has got to be priceless. Like, this is just something else.
It is, like, it's a very special car, and obviously everyone, gold passport, all the history of the rallies, everyone's there, so it is a special car. There's no doubt, like.
Do you guys actually do a lot of the restoring here in-house?
Yeah, we would. This particular car here, Solberg car, that was completely stripped to bare shell here, so it was.
I mean, the paint is like glass.
Yeah. So it's back to full factory.
Completely stripped, motor out.
Everything. So this car here was, and we have all the pictures from start to finish. So this car was completely taken all the way back to bare metal. And then just everything redone and fully put back together. Like, it's just sitting in a new car. So it is, so.
Huh. So when you do something like that, are you able to like uncover some damage potentially?
Yeah, you actually do, because obviously these cars being used in the world rounds, they've had probably a hard life, going through all the gravel terrain and all, so yeah, you do, and you don't like, you replace, the things sitting now like a new pin, so. It's nice to do that there too. Like.
It's so cool because it still is this car.
Yeah.
It still has the soul of this car, but it's all new paint. I'm sure a lot of new gaskets and bushings and things like that. But also, you have to redo the livery
everything
for its time.
Everything, for its time.
So then you do leave a lot of like the decals and text stickers.
As much as possible, as original as we possibly can.
Because I see that, like, for example, the original text stickers and stuff are on there, but you still repaint the cage.
Oh, I repaint the cage, but we always tape around that there, for that's a very important thing that stays on the cage as such,
Yeah, it's just so historic, and it's so significant.
Yeah.
It's incredible to see him in this condition. It's so cool. Nice now. As a new vehicle.
Yeah, it's basically sitting in a new vehicle.
Yeah.
That's what it is,
Yeah, so let's take a look at that Toyota. You know, I woke up this morning and I wasn't expecting to see all these amazing vehicles. So it really is so cool to see this. I mean, I'm such a big Toyota fan. This, Mr. Signs, oh my goodness. That's so, can we take a look at the engine bay? So you have to undo, undo the light pod.
We had the light pod on for Goodwood.
How was this to drive up the hill at
Actually,
Goodwood?
very nice. And quite a quick car. You know, definitely goes very, very well. Like.
So, but at the time for this regulation, like what were they limited to?
2 litre, obviously full spec WRC engine, and then they had to run a 34 mil restrictor.
Oh, so it's tiny.
Yeah, so they, you know, this is why you have your ECUs and your mapping and stuff to get as much power out of this here because of the restrictor.
It wouldn't make sense for you to run it unrestricted, right?
No. If you run it unrestricted, you'd have to remap the whole ECU, and that wouldn't be straightforward because obviously it's a factory ECU. So it's very quick as it is. Got it.
So you haven't changed any of that?
Nothing, no.
In fact, this looks like it still has some patina from when it raced.
Probably is. I mean, this car would be a very original car. I say this has not been restored as such, you know.
Mm-hmm. This is so cool. I love it.
They're a nice wee car in their own right.
It's got to look so good with all the lights plus the light pod on.
It does, yeah. So this car here was built by Osberg's. So it was, this is one of 3 sister cars built for Lake Ken Block for the Gymkhana. So at the minute it's detuned to 750 brake horsepower. Should be 850. Seriously quick car.
But why would they build 3 cars? Because with this much power in this configuration, you can't actually do any stage rallies.
No, you couldn't do a stage rally. I think initially these would have been built for more like a rallycross car, so they would have been. But this car here was bought by a private collector, a friend of mine, and then I bought it off him. I only have the car probably 2 or 3 weeks now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When there's only ever 3 of them built worldwide, you know, it has to be an interesting car. So it's a nice car to have, like nice car for stock, you know. So that's the reason I bought it.
This is an absolutely incredible road car.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So what do you think about the prices of these? Did you acquire this early on before they shot up in price?
Kind of acquired it earlier on, but I still give plenty of money for it. But years ago, I probably sold 6, 7 of these cars, and the dearest one I sold was £26,000.
Get out of here.
£26,000.
That's free.
That was
you basically gave it away.
I gave it
for
away.
Free.
Yeah, and that's and I sold 6 or 7 of them for that price. 25, 26 grand was the price of them cars. But
are you able to say how much you think this is worth now?
I wouldn't take 350 for it.
Pounds.
I wouldn't. There's only 14,000 miles in that car.
Yeah.
That is a special car. Like.
It might be one of the best condition ones.
Yeah, it is. And it's never been restored underneath. It's sitting like a new car underneath. The history of this car here, it actually started off life as Subaru Yokohama show car. So it did. Then a Subaru dealership from Cyprus bought it, and they owned it for, I think, 18 years. So they did. And then I bought it directly off them in Cyprus. So that's the full history of that car.
The dash looks like it's never seen sun.
Yeah, I would say it hasn't. You know, even the underside of the car, they reckon the car has never seen rain in its lifetime.
Because there's like original markings and
all
stuff.
The back plates on the car, the white writing and all, the stamp from the factory, you can see everything as plain as day.
Even the steering wheel isn't worn at all.
No.
Like there's just not like shininess or anything from your hands.
No, it's a nice car now.
I've been lucky enough to drive a 22B.
Yeah.
Not in this condition though.
Yeah.
Probably one with over 100,000 kilometers or more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think the one that I drove sold for 450,000 US.
Is that right? They reckon these cars are going to go to £1 million.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen in the same era, like the Nissan 400R, you've seen like one sold for $2.5 million, you know, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so insane. Beautiful.
That's just nice now.
So cool.
So that's why I'm just kind of happy enough to let that sit there.
You got a really clean TME up there, huh?
29,000 miles in that one from new. And the white car beside it has 45,000 miles on it.
Do you have any Group B cars?
That's Group B. The Nissan's Group B. And then on this here's the actual ex-Bertie Fisher car.
I love that these are just in this condition.
The beauty of this car here, Larry, this car has never been restored.
Oh my
so this is as original as it gets.
Amazing. Just the history behind this. So cool.
It's always nice to have the cars with the history.
Whoa, this is a
Nissan 240. Well, you probably class this as a Silvia.
Yeah.
But we would know this as a Nissan 240 RS. 200 cars ever built.
I've never seen this before.
Have you not? No.
No.
So this would be a Group B rally car as well. So the last rally this car would have done would have been in Kenya.
That's so interesting. So naturally aspirated.
2 litre 16 valve. So there's, I think they were in their time, they were about 250 brake horsepower.
That's a lot.
It's a lot for that period of time. The same with this Manta. You know, in that period of time, 1984, 85, 250 brake horsepower.
Oh, look at the wheels. It says Datsun Rally.
Yeah.
I have never seen this before. Not in Japan, not anywhere. So like, how is it that you're able to get a vehicle like this? Like, how do you even find these things?
It's just like everything. I'm always on the search, always on the lookout. The very interesting thing about this car here, every rally car has to be homologated. So they have like a homologation car.
Yeah.
This would be the actual homologation car. Out of 200 cars built, this would have been the homologation car. This car is virtually brand new, Larry. This car has 575 kilometers on it from brand new.
Incredible.
Where do you see this here? That's the way that's the way it comes. No.
Wait, without door cards?
No, we have removed the door card for putting new perspex in here in the windows.
Oh, okay.
But as you see it, that's the way that car come. No carpet, no nothing. But this car is virtually brand new. 575 kilometers.
What year is this?
1984.
So crazy. It really takes a special collector or a special person to really appreciate this.
Yeah.
240 RS.
Nissan 240 RS, like this would be, for a collector, this would be some car because of the mileage on it. But as you say, when you look at the white arches and stuff on it, it's crazy. Like,
it looks so insane.
Yeah.
I mean, what's in the middle? Look at that logo, Silvia.
Yeah.
This is not like the Silvia that we know. I've never even seen this before. Look at this. This is still not ruined. So like, where did you find something like this?
It was actually the same guy. He had 3 of them together. And I bought the 3 cars and I sold one of them to a customer of mine. He still has his, that's a Group B rally car as well. So he actually has 2 of them, which I sold him to both of them. And
you have some really a lot older rally cars.
Yeah, too, sort of Group A Sierra. Obviously, you have your Mark II Escort now, but this would be the ultra modern Mark II Escort. This 360 brake horsepower.
Oh my goodness. I can't imagine this weighs that much either.
So this here would have been built by Dan Motorsport. You see here, so he specialised in Mark II Escorts. So it is, so this would be a nice car now. So
then this would be just for like, I don't know, like a...
This would be for Irish tarmac rallying, really. So it would be. That's all tractive gearbox, paddle shift, regular suspension. To build this car new today would be like £150,000.
Okay, so how many rally cars do you actually have in stock now? I'm sure it fluctuates by 5, 6 cars
yeah, it does,
here and there.
Yeah. Like 30 plus cars in stock, you know, at any time. But it does, as you say, it fluctuates up and down. Just depends on how busy we are. But I always try and keep the showroom full. You can't sell empty spaces, so you need to keep the stock up. We sell a lot of stuff worldwide, like all over the world, and we do a lot of repeat business with customers far and wide, like so. And we can do all the shipping. We arrange the shipping. Literally, if I sold this car, a container would come here. We would load it in the container. We strap it in. We seal the container, so that container is not open until it reaches its destination. So it's good in that sense. The customer knows he's a full video of the car being loaded. He knows it's secure, you know, what he's getting.
It's so nondescript. Like, it's just off this country road.
Yeah.
I mean, how in the world would anybody know something like this exists here?
Yeah, honestly, the good thing about here, you wouldn't know it was here unless you did know. So you seen yourself until you drive past the house. It's good in that sense, but it's like everything nowadays, you know, like social media, the power of social media, like, you know, Instagram, Facebook, etc., etc. It's brilliant.
I mean, because realistically, it's not like you need a storefront, right?
No.
You don't need a normal used car dealership storefront with all the cars parked out with like marked down, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
for sale.
Yeah.
Because these cars, while most of them are street legal, right? For stage rally.
Yeah, they're street legal.
But like something like this is not street legal.
No, that's not street legal. No,
right.
No. But the likes of the R5 cars, they all have to have your street legal, you know, everything ready, because obviously in between the stages they're on the road. So yeah, they're all street legal.
Yeah, that's a common misconception. People think, oh my God, it's a rally car.
Yeah.
You know, but honestly, my favorite time to shoot stage rallies is on the Transit because it is just so ridiculous to see a full liveried up car
driving through a town.
I mean, the thing has anti-lag. The thing is like just so insane with the arrow, and it's just like picking up dust because it's just so dusty on the normal roads. Yeah, you have a couple of these rally cars that have never even seen a stage yet. Yeah.
So the point of having this car here is if you wanted to buy this car today from the dealership or the factory, you could be 5-6 months wait. So when we have it in stock, it just makes sense. If somebody wants a car, they come and buy it.
So do you just place an order when they're available?
I place the order and just sit and wait on the cars.
Got it.
So I do.
And then how long potentially could they be sitting in your stock?
It just really depends. I haven't even advertised this car yet, but I know once it's advertised, it'll go straight away because supply and demand on the brand new car, you know, so it just works that road, you know.
So then, like, for example, with something like this, it has been in a rally before.
Yeah,
you just delivery it and refresh it?
Deliver it and usually refresh it, just send it to the paint shop and just leave it sitting nice again. So that's just a second-hand 2018 Fiesta R5 car. So it is, so.
This is so crazy. I know this is normal for you and this is what you do every single day, but for me, I just didn't ever think something like this would exist. And if somebody did have something like this for sale, they would have one or two. You know, not like this. This warehouse is so crazy, and this is just one of the buildings.
It's just one of the buildings, yeah.
I can't believe these poor cars. They're just sitting outside.
They're always kept in charge and kept right and stuff like so. We just run out of space a lot of the times, you know, and we have to move around stuff, you know.
Have you had a couple Yaris rally cars come through here?
We've actually had a good few Yaris, yeah.
What do you think about the GR?
I think they're quite a good wee car, you know. Value for money, they're brilliant, like. You know, it's a lot of car for the money, like. You know, the likes of this over here is between 30 and 35,000 pounds, you know, so. It's definitely a good value car, you know.
So what else? Any gems that you have in the back here?
Not really gems. Just there's cars there that we'll be bringing in to restore. Like these older cars are now becoming kind of sort of sought after. So the likes of that Evo 4, Evo 5. At some stage we'll take them into the shop and strip them to a bare shell and just go through the whole thing and just leave everything like new again.
I can imagine these are just going up.
They are, you know.
Is this a real TME?
That's a real TME, yeah.
Yeah, so like this, if you actually restore this, it potentially could go for a pretty penny. Huh?
Yeah, they're holding the money extremely well then.
How many people work for you?
Actually, one. Well, two. My wife, and she does all the office and bookkeeping and stuff. And then I've Sean in the workshop, and then my son Callum helps out. So
and your son is a driver too now.
Yeah, he drives. Yeah, he does the junior championship. So he's just turned 17 there over the weekend. So he'd been moving into the bigger cars, but up into this we were doing the junior championship in what they call a junior 1000 car.
This is like Subaru Row over here.
Subaru Row. That's actually a wee Colin McRae car there, wee Series McRae.
Which one?
This one here. This is a wee McRae car.
Series McRae. I've never seen one of these before.
Have you not? No. You see the seats and stuff on the different headrests, and then McRae on the seat. Yeah.
Huh. And then is this something that you're actually going to restore too?
Probably will restore this, yeah. Yeah. Same thing, they're going up in value as well, you know.
I see you have a lot of chassis here.
Yeah.
What are these for?
They're just cars that was damaged and then new body shells were fitted, you know.
I mean, is there a reason to keep them then?
Not, well, sometimes you might need a part off them to do another one, but these shells here would be used again as such, and people could use them again for another car again, because they're not overly badly damaged as such.
Really?
Yeah. Now, these two here will not be used again.
Not these two, but some of these other ones.
Yeah, some of them orange will be.
Ah. I mean, because like the cage work and the chassis work is what you really want to save, and what's different versus a regular road car.
Exactly, yeah. So they're all stripped back. You can see the same welding and stuff from the chassis there. Yeah. You know, and obviously your cage work and stuff, you know.
Yeah. So. That's just really hard to replicate.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of man hours in doing that.
Yeah, and that's kind of where the strength comes from with these vehicles.
So that's the Armant I was telling you about. That's the ex McRae car. AC Delco. This car here has been fully restored.
Jimmy McRae.
So that has had a full restoration. Now that wasn't done by us, it was done somewhere else.
And then this is like a recently acquired car for you?
Yeah, I have that probably a couple of years now.
That's so cool. Have you driven this?
I've driven that, yeah. I took it down. Actually, we were doing a photo shoot for this car the other day. And I drove it down the road. It's quite different to drive from your sort of up-to-date R5 car. No power steering. No.
I couldn't imagine wheeling this around with no power steering.
Big wide wheels in the front, wide tires.
Yeah. How much power did something like this make?
250 brake horsepower, which for back then, 1984, was impressive, you know.
Wow. What a good looking car. So what else do we have in here?
In here, this just a couple of replica Clubman Group A Legacies, and this just like a Clubman Group A Mitsubishi Evo 6 car.
Oh, that looks so
nice,
cool.
Nice in that colour, isn't it?
It looks great.
Yeah, it does look great.
And then what are you doing here?
I bought that as you see it, so it's basically a Legacy that's fully caged and seam welded and painted, so it's ready for build. So I'll probably just sell that as it sits with all the parts to build it.
Oh.
So also. And then this is just an Escort Cosworth road car I've sold to all my customers, so we have the wheels off, getting refurbed and stuff in it.
Beautiful. We don't really see these in the US.
I would say that, yeah.
We have the Mercury, but it's just not the same.
No.
It's kind of incredible how much you're able to do with just such a small crew.
Yeah, it is all right.
So what's going on with this?
That's literally another, what you call a modern Mark II Escort. So that's 2.5 tractive paddle shift. That's actually sold to a customer of mine in the UK as well. Did you start rallying in Escorts? First rally car was like a Nastra GSI, like a Noble. Then my second rally car would have been a Mark II Escort. Another car that we didn't get in the US. No, yeah. And that's the car there that Callum uses. That's what they call a Skoda. Oh, this is your son's car? Yeah. So 1000cc, full weld-in cage, Rager suspension. Good, strong, safe wee car, you know. But it's a great championship. Like there could be 20 competitors in the one class. And then it's 1 liter, but is it turbo? No, just 1 liter. That's like 80 brake horsepower. Is it 3-cylinder? Yeah, 3-cylinder, yeah.
This has got to be still so much fun to drive.
It is, like,
Just flat out all the time.
Just flat out, you don't come off it, like, it takes too long to build it back up again.
Right.
But quite a fun car to drive, and it's good for the kids at that age to get into the motorsport, you know.
Yeah. And then what's going on with this?
It's an Evo 6 Group A car. So it is, so dog box, big brakes, etc.
Are you just fixing it for a customer?
No, it's just one I have for stock. We're just doing a few repairs and bits and pieces on it.
And it looks like you stock quite a bit of parts too.
Yeah, we do started to sell a lot of parts as well, you know, because, you know, you do build up quite a stuff, you know, throughout the years as such, you know. So.
Well, what happened here?
That's just a wee car I bought, a bit of front end damage on it. So same thing, we'll take that, send it to the body shop and repair it. They're becoming quite a rare car as well.
Yeah, because at this point, it's worth saving something like this.
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely well worth saving something, yeah.
Because the rest of the car looks like
the
it's
rest of the
still
car
in
is,
really
yeah,
good condition.
it is very, very good, yeah.
This is crazy. So, do you still compete in this one?
No, I don't really compete anymore.
Oh, okay.
Just do a small bit, not that much.
Just for exhibition. Yeah. Goodwood.
Goodwood and
Wait,
stuff like that.
when you're driving Goodwood, do you have a co-driver?
No.
Oh, it has to be solo.
Yeah, solo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bit of a pity.
Oh, this is so cool.
So this is
horn
your
washer.
Factory R5.
When you're driving this on the road, do the locals know you, or do the local police are like, oh yeah, it's just Kieran.
They're kind of used to it.
They're used to it.
Yeah, they are. So,
if we were driving this in the U.S., I don't know what the highway patrol would just be like. Are you nuts? Are you crazy?
Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah, but even though this is a road legal vehicle, it has to be.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Perfectly road legal. Yeah.
Has a spare. Has everything.
Everything. We get her fired up.
Sequential, yeah. It's a 5 or 6? 5.
Yeah.
Amazing. Handbrake. No way. Your neighbors are like, oh, just going for a test drive.
Yeah. You just get used to it.
Do you ever just go out for a cruise by yourself in these?
Not really, no. You get used to it, you know. But they are a nice thing to drive, like.
This is so cool. I feel like if I had a R5, I would go cruising in it all the time.
So this here's that's your map settings for anti-lag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's your stage mode there.
Oh my god.
That's anti-lag on.
Oh my god. This is crazy. So cool. Oh! woke up today, I didn't think I would experience an R5 on the street. That's so cool.
It's not every day you would get that, man.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much.
Not a problem, not a problem.
What a treat.
After Red, it's just another car.
You know what? If I had a rally car, I would drive it on the street all the time.